Overfishing is the activity of snatching fishes from the fresh water or salt water. Tools like rod, lines, and hooks are used for this activity. Fishing in Mexico happens mostly in Baja California and Sonora, producing about 50% of the national fishery output. However, 90% of Mexican seas are exploited, damaging ecosystems and threatening marine species with extinction. The Sea of Cortés, home to incredible biodiversity, is greatly impacted by overfishing, leading to both ecological and economic consequences that highlight the need for sustainable practices.
The damage caused by overfishing goes beyond just marine life and its environment. It affects billions of people because as fish is a primary source of protein for much of the world's population. The primary cause of this problem can be divided into three categories. The first one is industrial practices. The second one, the lack of effective regulations. And the third one, overcapacity. But the main cause of overfishing in the Sea of Cortés is the illegal fishing because of the rich marine biodiversity. Commercial bivalves such as shrimp, tuna, and sardines are highly overfished in the Sea of Cortés. And this has been a problem for many years because of the excessive fishing in these species. And the population of these species have been declined by.
There are three main types of overfishing. Recruitment overfishing happens when too few mature fish are left to produce, making recovery difficult. Growth overfishing occurs when the fish are caught before they reach their full size, limiting the future stock growth. And finally, the ecosystem overfishing disrupts marine food webs, leading to imbalances that threaten. Some of the effects of the overfishing is that it depletes the fish stock, disrupts food webs, and damages ecosystems, making fish harder to find and causing further environmental degradation. Bycatch, where unintended species are caught, also harms marine life and coral reefs. Economically, it threatens the fishing industry and food security. And the climate change worsens the problem as fish migrate and populations shrink.
There are 5 species that are most at risk because of overfishing. The first species is called totoaba, and the status of this species is that it is endangered, and the threats are that it's highly priced in China because of its swim bladder that is illegally traded on the black market in China. This beautiful species is called vaquita, and the status of this species are that are critical endangered. And this is because when they fish the tuabada, the nets cause that the vaquitas stay drowned in those nets, and there's fewer than 10 individuals in the world right now of vaquita. The third one is called Hulumboid squid, and the status are that are overexploited, and the threats are that important species for commercial. Sharks and rays have been declined by the years.
Another key solution is establishing marine protected areas or MPAs, which give ecosystems time to recover by limiting or banning fishing in specific regions. The recovery of fish populations in MPAs can even benefit surrounding areas through a spillover effect, so to say, supporting both commercial and recreational fishing. Lastly, international collaboration is essential for managing fish stocks. Since fish migrate across borders, countries need to work together to allocate fishing quotas and monitor activities. These cooperative strategies have proven to be crucial in protecting not only marine biodiversity, but also the livelihoods of those who rely on the ocean. By combining sustainable practices, marine protection, and global cooperation, Baja California is setting a powerful example on how we can reverse the effects of overfishing and ensure long-term environmental and economic stability. Overfishing is a serious issue in regions like Baja California, threatening both marine ecosystems and local communities that depend on them. But there are solutions. One of the most effective strategies is adopting sustainable practices. For example, fishing quotas regulate how much fish can be caught, helping maintain healthy populations. Baja California's red lobster fishery shows how well this works. The fishery earned Marine Stewardship Council certification, ensuring that fishing methods meet global sustainability standards. This allowed local cooperatives to implement seasonal bans, protect critical areas with no-take zones, and use satellite monitoring to prevent illegal fishing. These efforts not only helped restore lobster populations, but also opened up access to international markets that demand eco-friendly products.